All right, right now we're going to break down Let It Go. And this is a really good song to just feel the music. I know I think I say that in a lot of things, but with this one especially because it just has some really sick beats that, yeah, you just get to feel. I don't know. I'll show you as we go along what I mean by that. And we'll go ahead and get going. All right. So this one just goes, you start off by sliding and hitting that shoulder hard. So what I mean by that is it goes boom, 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 boom. Right? So when you slide, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Beautiful rendition of the song, I know. Right there. So when you come to the side, you can see it a little better. So boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. So what you can see is that when you go to do the chest roll, most chest rolls, you're gonna have an even kind of energy for it all the way around. But for this, instead what you're doing is you're throwing it, because the sound in the song is a boom, 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 and it goes out, like crescendos out and comes back, right? So you're mimicking that with your body. So it goes boom, boom, boom. So you can see it kind of throw out and then come back. All right, so that's the first part of the first verse. The first verse is longer than the second verse. So it has this awesome part that comes in, and it has this backbeat that comes in at 16th notes, so it sounds a lot quicker. So you mimic that. It goes 1 E and a 2 E and 3 and. So you're gonna go 1 E and a 2 E and 3 and, 1 E and a 2 E and 3 and, 1 E and a 2 E. Just like that, right? Yeah, moving on. I'm just kidding. Now I'll break that down. So for some of you, that's totally cool and you're moving on. But a lot of people, first time to see that, throws them off a little bit. So a couple things. First of all, when I come forward, it's just tap, tap, down, up, down. But those taps, all my weight is really on the back leg. So it's a really light tap so that you can come back, right? So yeah. It's not a whole lot of retraction, but it just keeps it nice and light. With the upper body, when you come to one side, whatever leg's going forward, that's the side you kind of go to. So boom, boom, and then it goes boom, boom. So it's like these two things are connected. This might be an elaborate explanation, but it'd be like if I'm holding onto something, it's attached to a rope over a bar that's holding onto my hip, and if I pulled down on that like a marionette, it would pull up that hip, right? Yeah. If that just confused you, ignore me. But it just boom, boom, boom. And then da, 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 da. Now the shake, the silliness, that's just getting into it a little bit. That's just, if you let loose, your body should actually just naturally kind of ricochet with it. It's not really a shake like a shimmy or something. It's just kind of a, like you're just throwing it and your body's ricocheting. Yeah. The less you think about it, the better, I promise. If you just let loose with it, your body will just kind of flops around coordinatedly, hopefully. Yeah. All right, so that's just kind of adding a little groove to it. That's the second part of the first verse. And then you go into this pre-chorus where it goes bong, 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 bong. They're gonna be like this my song. So to mimic that, you go, your hips go bong, 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 bong. So hit, 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 and then around. Yeah. So bong, 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 bong. Then it goes, they gonna be like this my song. So that's a body roll upwards. So bong, 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 bong. They gonna be like this my song. Send shot to my DJ. We gonna party out in that lounge. Bong, 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 bong. They gonna be like this my song. And your arms are whatever you want to do. Most of the time I don't put my hands on my hips. I'm just kind of doing that to show you what your hips are doing. But yeah, you can do whatever you want with your arms here. You do that 3 times, the bong, 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 and then roll up. Because then she goes, diggy-dee-da, diggy-dee-da. And so it kind of sounds like Spice Girls, like zig-zag, right? Just a little bit. And so we just go with that. So just, right? So just a nice little shake. Then from that, it goes, y'all ain't heard it like this because y'all don't do it like that, right? And what we do there is it just goes up, down, up. So clap above your leg, clap under your leg, clap up, and then boom. And during that, you throw those arms forward like kind of a cannonball thing. So and you do come forward, but you don't have to be a cheerleader about it. You just kind of whatever you want to do, get your arms back to center, because then you go to the other side. The bass of my track. So it goes pump the bass of my track. That's your cue that we're moving on. When you do that last one, so there's 4 of them, boom, you take that foot back and you're going into a little lunge. So you're gonna go, now work that back, 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 yeah? And so the way you're working that back is you're crunching that low back, and then you're crunching that upper back when you come up. So when you're down, it's that low back, to pop that ute up, and then when you come up, you're arching that upper back to get that effect like you're lifting your chest up. So boom, 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 3 of those, and then you turn to the other side, and then boom, 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 boom. And it says, turn me up my track because I'm gonna let it go. This is your time to shine. So this is, I don't do this too often because I know it scares people, but some people love it. And I know I love it. It's just a little second of freestyle, right? That let it go, because I want you to let it go, whatever that means to you, including if that means the Frozen soundtrack. Go for it. Yes. My niece goes like this, and she calls it La Magia, the magic from Frozen. That's her dance. So you may do that if you want. And I tell my classes, in all seriousness, I tell them, if you want to spin around in circles like a toddler until you fall down, that is totally cool. Whatever feels good to you, whatever feels like you are letting go, that is what you should do. And do it with all the confidence in the world. That is what freestyle is about, really. Because you'll see someone do something really awkward, but if they do it with all the confidence in the world, aka swag, then all of a sudden it looks cool, right? Yeah. So just do it full out, and whatever it is that means to you. And it's short, so don't freak out too much. And you can even revert back to something we've already done in the dance. If something of that felt good to you, just throw that in there if you're just drawing a blank, right? So it's just a short bit of freestyle, letting it go. And then we go back into the verse. Second verse, like I said, is shorter than the first, so you don't get to do this part, which is sad because I like that part, but yeah. Then on the bridge, so the only other thing you gotta know, you basically have the entire song, except that on the bridge, it just goes, instead of the boom, da da da, it goes da da da, original, right? So to go with that, again, beautiful rendition. So you just go bump, 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 original, bump, 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 original. So again, just kind of breathing that, and sometimes I'll even tell my class, like, breathe it, right? Original. And the shoulders are da 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 da, boom. And so that last one, I just kind of, instead of going to another shoulder, I just have them bring it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Yeah, but don't think about it, you'll hear it. If you think about it that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it might mess you up. If it works for you, go for it. But most of the time you just hear it. It's very intuitive. And that's it. That's everything. That's the whole dance. Other than that, all those moves that you just saw, they're just repeated throughout the rest of the song. So you have it. So I hope you like this one. When you do it to the song, it just feels really good, seriously, because you're feeling that beat the whole way through. So hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next video.
If there's not yet a video posted of the entire routine with music, don't worry, there will be soon. I hope you feel like this tutorial was helpful. If you did find it helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. That way I'll know to post more videos like this. And if you want to know when I post videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Remember, you can always play these videos back at a faster speed just to see a quick review, or at a slower speed just to see the moves in a little more depth. Hopefully, that'll make it so you can get the most out of these tutorials so that you can keep doing the most in these workouts.